Hollywood once glittered with faces the world seemed destined to remember forever. Bright smiles, distinctive voices, screen legends who felt larger than life itself. Yet the passing of years quietly reshapes every story. Some stepped away from fame. Some discovered new callings. Others left memories that still linger across generations. Tonight, we look back at these remarkable women and explore how time has gently transformed the stars audiences once knew so well. Before we continue, share where you're watching from and what time it is there right now. And if you enjoy revisiting these legendary stars, consider subscribing so you never miss our future stories. Sophia Loren. Once regarded as one of the most powerful screen goddesses of the 1950s and 1960s, Sophia Loren captivated international audiences through films such as Two Women and Marriage Italian Style. Her striking eyes and commanding presence symbolized Mediterranean beauty. Now at 92, silver hair and graceful maturity reflect a life still admired across generations. Some icons simply continue shining. Debbie Turner. Once a charming young performer of mid-1960s musical cinema, Debbie Turner appeared as Marta von Trapp in The Sound of Music. Her bright smile and youthful innocence warmed audiences around the world. Now at 69, silver strands and gentle lines reflect decades spent working in floral design. A quiet life sometimes becomes the most fulfilling path. Brigitte Bardot. Once considered the ultimate symbol of sensual cinema during the late 1950s and 1960s, Brigitte Bardot electrified audiences in films like And God Created Woman and Contempt. Her tousled blonde hair and unmistakable French allure reshaped modern beauty standards. Now at 92, she lives privately while devoting decades of effort to animal protection and advocacy. Carrie Henn. Once the unforgettable child performer in the 1986 science fiction classic Aliens, Carrie Henn captured viewers' hearts as Newt with her wide-eyed innocence. Her natural performance added emotional depth to the film's intense story. Now at 49, she lives far from Hollywood and works as a teacher, proving extraordinary memories can come from ordinary lives. Catherine Deneuve. Once widely celebrated as the embodiment of French cinematic elegance beginning in the 1960s, Catherine Deneuve captivated audiences in The Umbrellas of Cherbourg and Belle de Jour. Her porcelain features and cool sophistication defined European screen glamour. Now at 83, silver blonde hair and calm confidence still carry unmistakable poise and enduring cultural influence. Beverly Washburn. Once a familiar child actress of 1950s Hollywood, Beverly Washburn appeared in films such as Old Yeller, along with numerous television programs of the era. Her expressive eyes and natural emotional range impressed many directors. Now at 82, white hair and gentle wrinkles reflect decades of resilience beyond childhood fame. Longevity itself becomes a victory. Kim Basinger. Once among Hollywood's most captivating screen sirens of the 1980s and 1990s, Kim Basinger mesmerized audiences in 912 Weeks, Batman, and the Oscar-winning LA Confidential. Her smoky eyes and effortless sensuality defined an era. Now at 72, softer features and a quieter public life suggest a star who values privacy more than constant attention. Mary Badham. Once the memorable young actress who portrayed Scout in the 1962 film To Kill a Mockingbird, Mary Badham delivered one of cinema's most sincere child performances. Her honest expression and emotional authenticity left a lasting impression. Now at 73, she lives mostly outside the spotlight, while that single role continues to resonate with audiences. Meg Ryan. Once recognized as the queen of romantic comedies during the late 1980s and 1990s, Meg Ryan delighted viewers in When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, and You've Got Mail. Her playful charm shaped an era of cinematic romance. Now at 64, changed features and quieter appearances reflect a life lived beyond constant Hollywood attention. Shelley Hack. Once known for her sophisticated beauty and modeling career, Shelley Hack rose to television fame through Charlie's Angels in the late 1970s. Her tall figure and polished style represented modern glamour of the time. Now at 78, silver-streaked hair and calm confidence reflect years devoted to producing and media consulting. Experience often refines elegance. Farrah Fawcett. Once regarded as one of the defining beauty icons of the 1970s, Farrah Fawcett became a worldwide sensation through Charlie's Angels and her famous red swimsuit poster. Her radiant smile and flowing blonde hair symbolized American glamour. In 2009, at 62, she passed away after battling cancer, yet her image remains deeply rooted in pop culture history. Stacey Keenan. Once a familiar face of family television during the late 1980s and early 1990s, Stacey Keenan appeared in the sitcoms My Two Dads and Step by Step. Her bright personality and confident presence made her popular with young audiences. Now at 50, she works as an attorney, showing how reinvention can reshape a life beyond entertainment. Ursula Andress. Once the unforgettable Bond girl of the 1960s, Ursula Andress stunned audiences emerging from the ocean in Dr. No. Her sunlit beauty and confident gaze created one of the most iconic moments in cinema history. Now at 89, silver hair and quieter living reflect a private life devoted largely to art and personal interests. Beverly Washburn. Once widely recognized as a child performer in classic Hollywood productions, Beverly Washburn gained attention through films including Old Yeller. Her emotional range and youthful sincerity made her a dependable young actress for many directors. Now at 82, she represents a generation of performers whose early careers shaped decades of television and film history. Julie Christie. Once one of the most celebrated actresses of the 1960s, Julie Christie captivated audiences in Dr. Zhivago, Darling, and Fahrenheit 451. Her thoughtful presence and radiant blonde beauty defined an era of sophisticated cinema. Now at 85, she lives quietly in the countryside, where a calmer life reflects decades of artistic achievement. Carrie Henn. Once the young performer who moved audiences in Aliens, Carrie Henn portrayed Newt with striking sincerity and vulnerability. Her performance added emotional depth to the film's science fiction intensity. Now at 49, she lives away from Hollywood and works in education, demonstrating that meaningful contributions can exist far from celebrity life. Ali MacGraw. Once the beloved romantic heroine of early 1970s cinema, Ali MacGraw touched audiences in Love Story and later appeared in The Getaway. Her natural beauty and expressive eyes made her one of the decade's most memorable actresses. Now at 86, she lives a calmer life, centered on wellness, yoga, and personal reflection. Mary Badham. Once remembered worldwide for her role as Scout in To Kill a Mockingbird, Mary Badham delivered a performance that still resonates with audiences today. Her wide-eyed sincerity captured the innocence of childhood in a complex story. Now at 73, she maintains a quieter life, while that early role continues inspiring new viewers. Bo Derek. Once an international sensation of the late 1970s and early 1980s, Bo Derek became famous through the film 10. Her sun-kissed hair and athletic confidence created one of the most recognizable images of the decade. Now at 69, she devotes much of her time to horses and animal advocacy away from Hollywood. Debbie Turner. Once the cheerful young performer in The Sound of Music, Debbie Turner charmed audiences as Marta von Trapp. Her youthful energy helped bring warmth to the beloved musical film. Now at 69, she has spent many years building a successful career in floral design, showing how creativity can flourish far beyond the screen. Jennifer Grey. Once a beloved romantic lead of late 1980s cinema, Jennifer Grey became unforgettable through Dirty Dancing and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Her expressive eyes and distinctive appearance set her apart from many actresses of the era. Now at 65, softer features and a quieter lifestyle reflect a life that gradually moved beyond early Hollywood fame. Shelley Hack. Once recognized for her elegant modeling career and later television success, Shelley Hack joined Charlie's Angels during the late 1970s. Her refined appearance and poised confidence symbolized a more sophisticated television style. Now at 78, she spends much of her time producing and consulting in media, showing how careers often evolve beyond acting. Tatum O'Neal. Once known as a remarkable child prodigy of 1970s cinema, Tatum O'Neal won an Academy Award for Paper Moon, becoming the youngest Oscar winner in history. Her fearless energy impressed audiences worldwide. Now at 62, years of personal challenges and resilience have shaped a quieter presence defined by strength and experience. Stacey Keenan. Once a familiar sitcom daughter in the late 1980s and early 1990s, Stacey Keenan appeared in My Two Dads and Step by Step. Her natural charm helped anchor many family-centered television stories. Now at 50, she practices law professionally, representing one of the many performers who successfully transitioned into entirely different careers. Daryl Hannah. Once admired for her ethereal beauty during the 1980s, Daryl Hannah enchanted audiences in Splash and later appeared in Blade Runner and Kill Bill. Her tall figure and distinctive screen presence made her unforgettable. Now at 65, she focuses largely on environmental activism and sustainable living rather than constant film appearances. Lark Voorhees. Once a vibrant teen star of early 1990s television, Lark Voorhees gained popularity as Lisa Turtle in Saved by the Bell. Her expressive personality and bold fashion style helped define youthful television culture. Now at 51, she spends more time writing and focusing on personal development while maintaining a quieter public life. Jacqueline Bisset. Once celebrated for her elegance and luminous screen presence, Jacqueline Bisset rose to prominence in the late 1960s and 1970s with films like Bullet, The Deep, and Murder on the Orient Express. Her refined European charm captivated audiences. Now at 82, her graceful maturity reflects decades of artistic dedication. Danica McKellar. Once the beloved girl next door of late 1980s television, Danica McKellar captured hearts as Winnie Cooper in The Wonder Years. Her warmth and sincerity resonated strongly with young audiences. Now at 51, she has become widely known for promoting mathematics education, proving intelligence and curiosity can inspire new generations. Kim Novak. Once one of Hollywood's most mysterious blondes during the 1950s, Kim Novak mesmerized audiences in Vertigo, Picnic, and Bell Book, and Candle. Her haunting gaze created some of cinema's most memorable images. Now at 93, she lives quietly while dedicating much of her time to painting and artistic expression. Bridget Wilson Sampras. Once a fresh-faced beauty of 1990s Hollywood, Bridget Wilson appeared in films including Billy Madison and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Her confident screen presence reflected the decade's rising generation of actresses. Now at 52, she lives a quieter life, focused largely on family and personal priorities. Angie Dickinson. Once a symbol of confident glamour in the 1960s and 1970s, Angie Dickinson impressed audiences in Rio Bravo and later in the groundbreaking television series Policewoman. Her radiant smile and unmistakable poise left a lasting impression on viewers. Now at 94, she lives quietly, remembered as one of classic Hollywood's most elegant leading ladies. Joanna Cassidy. Once a striking presence in early 1980s science fiction cinema, Joanna Cassidy gained recognition for her role as Zora in Blade Runner and appeared in many acclaimed television productions. Her sharp features and commanding voice made her memorable. Now at 80, decades of work have secured her place among respected cult film performers. Jaclyn Smith. Once among television's most recognizable beauties during the late 1970s, Jaclyn Smith became famous through Charlie's Angels. Her warm smile and graceful confidence helped define the show's success. Now at 80, she balances occasional acting appearances with successful business ventures, proving lasting influence can extend far beyond television screens. Dee Wallace. Once widely known for her nurturing on-screen presence in early 1980s cinema, Dee Wallace moved audiences in E.T., The Extraterrestrial, Cujo, and The Howling. Her compassionate expressions resonated with viewers. Now at 77, she continues appearing in independent films and conventions, maintaining a long-standing connection with devoted fans. Cheryl Ladd. Once a television favorite after joining Charlie's Angels in the late 1970s, Cheryl Ladd quickly became beloved for her warm personality and bright smile. Her presence helped extend the life of the famous series. Now at 75, she enjoys a calmer life with occasional performances that remind audiences of her enduring charm. Ali Sheedy. Once a defining voice of 1980s youth cinema, Ali Sheedy became widely recognized through films such as The Breakfast Club, War Games, and St. Elmo's Fire. Her thoughtful intensity captured the emotional struggles of a generation. Now at 64, she pursues artistic projects while living a quieter life focused on creativity. Susan Dey. Once a beloved television figure beginning in the 1970s with the Partridge Family, Susan Dey later became a respected dramatic actress in LA Law. Her natural beauty and calm confidence helped shape her popularity. Now at 73, she maintains an extremely private lifestyle away from Hollywood's public spotlight. Meg Tilly. Once admired for her delicate emotional performances in 1980s drama, Meg Tilly gained critical praise in Agnes of God and later appeared in Valmont. Her expressive eyes conveyed remarkable vulnerability. Now at 65, she focuses largely on writing novels, demonstrating how storytelling can continue in many creative forms. Sean Young, once remembered for her mysterious screen presence in 1980s science fiction, Sean Young became widely recognized as Rachel in Blade Runner. She later appeared in films including Wall Street and No Way Out. Now, at 66, her career reflects decades of both acclaim and challenge within the film industry. Beverly Washburn. Once a recognizable child performer of 1950s Hollywood productions, Beverly Washburn appeared in films such as Old Yeller and many classic television programs. Her early performances captured youthful sincerity on screen. Now at 82, she remains a living reminder of the long history of American family entertainment. Barbara Eden. Once the enchanting star of 1960s television fantasy, Barbara Eden delighted millions as the magical genie in I Dream of Jeannie. Her sparkling eyes and playful charm became part of classic American TV culture. Now at 94, silver hair and gentle features reflect a slower, peaceful life, while fans still celebrate her timeless television legacy. Carrie Henn. Once the young actress who touched audiences in the science fiction classic Aliens, Carrie Henn portrayed Newt with remarkable sincerity. Her wide-eyed innocence brought emotional balance to the film's intense storyline. Now, at 49, she lives outside the Hollywood spotlight and works as a teacher, proving memorable roles can come from ordinary lives. Margaret O'Brien. Once a beloved child star of 1940s cinema, Margaret O'Brien moved audiences with emotional performances in films like Meet Me in St. Louis. Her expressive eyes carried remarkable depth for such a young actress. Now, at 88, she remains connected to film history, representing one of Hollywood's most cherished childhood talents. Debbie Turner. Once the cheerful young performer in the classic musical The Sound of Music, Debbie Turner portrayed Marta von Trapp with bright enthusiasm. Her youthful presence helped warm audiences worldwide. Now at 69, she has spent decades building a successful career in floral design, showing how creative passions can flourish far beyond film. Shannon Doherty. Once a defining television figure of the 1990s, Shannon Doherty gained widespread fame through Beverly Hills 90210 and later the fantasy series Charmed. Her bold personality and strong screen presence made her unforgettable. In 2024, at 53, she passed away after a long battle with cancer, leaving a powerful legacy of resilience. Lark Voorhees. Once the stylish teen icon of early 1990s television, Lark Voorhees rose to fame playing Lisa Turtle on Saved by the Bell. Her expressive eyes and vibrant fashion sense helped define youthful pop culture of the era. Now at 51, she leads a quieter life while focusing on writing and personal growth. Estelle Getty. Once the unforgettable comedic presence of 1980s television, Estelle Getty delighted audiences as Sophia Petrillo on The Golden Girls. Her sharp humor and expressive delivery made nearly every scene memorable. In 2008, at 84, she passed away after battling dementia, though her brilliant comedic timing continues entertaining viewers today. Joanna Cassidy. Once known for her striking appearance in early 1980s science fiction cinema, Joanna Cassidy captivated audiences as Zora in Blade Runner. Her commanding voice and strong screen presence made her a standout performer. Now at 80, she remains admired by fans of cult film classics and long-running television roles. Madeline Kahn. Once one of the most distinctive comedic actresses of 1970s Hollywood, Madeline Kahn stole scenes in Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, and Clue. Her expressive voice and fearless humor made her unforgettable. In 1999, at 57, she passed away after ovarian cancer, but her remarkable performances still inspire laughter today. Dee Wallace. Once widely recognized as a compassionate on-screen mother in early 1980s films, Dee Wallace moved audiences in E.T., The Extraterrestrial, and other popular titles. Her kind presence resonated strongly with viewers. Now at 77, she continues working in independent projects while maintaining a loyal fan following. June Lockhart. Once a beloved television mother across several decades, June Lockhart became widely known through the series Lassie and later the science fiction show Lost in Space. Her warm elegance and reassuring presence defined classic family television. In 2025, at 100, she passed away after a remarkable century of life and work. Dolores Hart. Once a promising young Hollywood actress of the late 1950s, Dolores Hart appeared opposite Elvis Presley in Loving You and King Creole. Her graceful presence suggested a long acting career ahead. However, she later chose a spiritual life in a Benedictine convent, where she has lived for many decades. Time changes every face, yet it cannot erase the stories these remarkable women shared with the world. Their beauty may have softened over the years, but their influence continues to echo across generations. From bright Hollywood spotlights to quieter lives away from cameras, each journey reminds us that true legends are remembered not for youth alone, but for the memories they leave behind.